There are people in your life you would have cut out already by now if it weren't for their value to your career. Actually reading this, I was like, yes, you're totally correct. I kind of don't even have shame in saying that because I've learned why that's the case. I think over time, and you know, we have so many friends in the industry, I think it's such a big deal sometimes to cut a friendship or a work relationship just because you don't get along with someone or because you don't like them. And oftentimes, even the whole like fallout or public perception aspect of that isn't even worth it. But I've also found myself sometimes forgiving people too much just because we might be in proximity when it comes to work relationships. And I thought that I was being forgiving, but also sometimes you're not really respecting yourself if you're forgiving someone just because you work together, or just because you're close, publicly or otherwise, or whatever, right? However, what that's also taught me is, to some level, I'm really glad that I never cut people off just because we had a little fight or we bickered or we didn't get along perfectly, because a lot of these people that maybe had value to my career, over time, we got over those disagreements, we got over those fights, we got over those issues, and it's almost like in a way felt like family. Like, you know, you might fight with your family, but you're connected in some way, so you kind of can't just cut them out. But then long term, you're like, wait, this is someone who's been there for me for years, I've been there for them for years, and there's a lot of value in those relationships too, and it teaches you that you don't have to cut a friendship off because of one issue. That's something you might move past and then wind up being way better friends down the line. So it served as a really good lesson. And you are correct though. There are some people that if over time I'm like, oh, we keep having issues, those people at this point in my life, girl, bye. But if it's a small thing, we kind of work together, sometimes you let it slide. You're rich and make millions a month,